I can only sum it up in one word. Amazing!
I have loved it, which is very surprising because I live in sunny Florida and I don't like cold at all. But this was such an amazing trip. We did so many fun things in such a short time.
I love the excitement of the reindeer and the husky and the icebreaker and everything about it. I just enjoyed it so much.
I did the polar plunge, which was really amazing.
Awesome! If you want to experience it as a true Finn, you must come here in winter.
We are the happiest country in the world, and many people say, how can you be happiest when you have cold winters, long winters, dark winters? Actually, we embrace winter.
We layer up, we go outside, and we have fun.
Oh, this is fun!
I thought I was crazy, and I still think I'm crazy for being here, but it's been a fantastic trip.
We start in Helsinki, we get to see the city, but to embrace the winter and all the experiences that we have here, we absolutely need to travel to the north, up to Lapland. And honestly, I don't think it gets better than that.
The scenery is lovely. It's a winter wonderland.
This is my dream trip, really, to be here in Arctic Circle.
My husband and I held hands across the Arctic Circle. We've been across the equator with Gate 1. Now we've done the Arctic Circle with Gate 1.
It was a fantastic experience and one I'll remember the rest of my life.
We saw the Northern Lights last night.
I can't believe we got to see the Northern Lights. It's so amazing.
You have to come this time of year to experience Finland.
This wintertime discovery tour of Finland begins in the capital, Helsinki. It's a charming seaside city filled with renowned architecture. From here, we fly to the Lapland region and our base at the Arctic Circle in Rovaniemi. We travel to the port city of Kemi to visit a snow castle and winter park and board an icebreaker for a cruise on the frozen Gulf of Bothnia. We have a chance to walk on the frozen bay and float in the icy waters before returning to Kemi and then back to Rovaniemi. Finally, we return to Helsinki, where we'll end our winter wonderland adventure in Finland.
Helsinki is so different if you come in the summertime, if you come in the wintertime.
In winter, you literally get the city to yourself. And you really can experience more of the local life without being surrounded by crowds of tourists.
Helsinki was great. It's a compact town, and going to the rock church was great. It was built into the rock, very unique. I don't think there's anything you'd really see anywhere else in the world.
You'll have to come and see a very beautiful library, unique library, which was chosen the best library in the world. It's called Oodi Library. And then we finish our tour on the Senate Square, the main square of Helsinki.
Lapland is the northern part of Finland, close and above the Arctic Circle.
It was fun jumping over the Arctic Circle because it was a wonderful experience to feel a kid again.
I really wanted to get our picture taken with Santa Claus, and it was something special.
Reindeer herding has been a vital livelihood of people here for centuries and centuries.
So it's just an experience being pulled by reindeer. It was at night and it was very quiet and peaceful.
It was magical. It was like Christmas time all over again.
We went to a snow castle and they had all these ice sculptures that were really neat to see.
You could go to the top of the castle and ride down the slide. It's nice to be a kid at heart. It was really a lot of fun.
Given that all parts of Finland get frozen in winter, the icebreaker is absolutely vital for us.
Being on the icebreaker and seeing with our own eyes the size of the ice being cut so easily by the boat.
And we got a tour of the ship. It was a fun thing to do.
You know, walking on the ice and seeing the size, the strength. So I was not expecting it to be so big and powerful.
We also got to put on these dry suits and float in the icy waters, and that was totally something I never expected I would ever do. You were not cold at all.
You look like a lobster and you just float.
It felt so comfortable. It was very relaxing.
Amazing!
And of course, the ultimate favorite of mine, the Huskies. They are just so energetic and happy around people. You just want to take one of them home.
I got to pet some dogs, and also the ride was incredible. All the snow was just wonderful.
It was really peaceful going through the woods, and then we were actually on a frozen lake.
I had the feeling like I was in heaven. And we got to see the Northern Lights last night.
I have to give a little disclaimer here that all the pictures that you get to see on the internet with this sky being lit up with green and blue and purple lights, sometimes when we are super duper lucky, then we get to see the whole show, as I call it. But on many, many days, it would be just a very small gray, transparent cloud in the sky. And you get to see it much better with your camera. You'll be able to click very good pictures, and then you'll see the true colors of the Northern Lights.
I was really excited, and I stayed out half the night taking pictures. And when we went inside, I took pictures from my igloo, which was absolutely a great ending to our trip.
Northern Lights will guide you.
What I love about Gate 1 is everything is planned for you, so you don't have to think about it and figure out how to get there.
I have traveled with Gate 1 16 times because I feel secure. Gate 1 care for the security of their customers and their well-being.
Gate 1 has good quality. That's why I like it. I think that they're a great value for the money. We stay in great hotels. We always have wonderful food. The tour managers always work really hard to make sure that we get to do a lot of fun things.
Eugenia is the highest level that we can experience with guides. She was extremely helpful, she was thoughtful.
The local guide, Cornelia, she was wonderful. She was very knowledgeable, loves Helsinki.
The hotel in Helsinki rates up there with one of the top ones I've stayed in. It was very close to all the sites that we needed to see.
And staying in the igloos was just a super cool experience.
It was awesome for me to be able to lie in the bed and see the Big Dipper last night.
This group came all friends already, and maybe traveling together again.
Come to Finland. It's so magical.
This was just absolutely an amazing trip.